So, stay with us, because this is not just a video. This is a wake-up call to check your pockets, your purses, your couch cushions, anywhere loose change hides. The Lincoln penny you've been overlooking may just be your golden ticket. At first glance, the 1990 Lincoln penny looks just like any other, copper-colored, featuring the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln. It was mass-produced by the U.S. Mint with over 6.8 billion coins minted that year. Yes, billion. That's what makes this story even more incredible. Among those billions, there lies a small number, perhaps only a few, of pennies that weren't supposed to exist. In 1990, the U.S. Mint made a significant change to their coin dies. For many years prior, the Lincoln penny included a small but important detail beneath the date, the initials FG, representing Frank Gasparro, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. His initials were placed near the edge of Lincoln's bust, a subtle but vital marker, but in a very rare error, a small batch of 1990 Lincoln cents was struck without the mint mark, a critical letter that identifies where the coin was produced. Specifically, these pennies were struck in Philadelphia but were missing the P mint mark that should have been there. And just like that, those coins became accidental rarities, minting mistakes that slipped through the cracks. Now, a regular 1990 penny in worn condition? It's still worth just 1 cent. But if you happen to hold a 1990 penny without the mint mark, and in mint or near mint condition, you're no longer holding pocket change. You're holding a piece of history, a numismatic legend. In 2021, a verified 1990 no mint mark penny graded in pristine condition by a top coin grading agency sold at auction for $759,000. Yes, $750,000. For 1 penny, imagine this. You find a 1990 penny at the bottom of your coin jar. You flip it, examine it closely, and realize there's no mint mark. It looks clean. You take it in for appraisal, and after careful verification, it's the real deal. You walk out not with 1 cent, but with more than $500,000 in your account. That is what we mean when we say life-changing coins. Let's talk about what makes these coins so valuable. First, rarity. Only a tiny handful of these error coins made it into circulation before the mistake was caught. These aren't just uncommon, they are some of the rarest modern pennies in existence. Second, condition. Not all error coins are worth the same. The 1990 no mint mark penny in pristine condition, what collectors call mint state, is where the real money is. If your coin has never been circulated, or was well preserved with minimal scratches or damage, its value skyrockets. Third, demand. Coin collectors across the globe are always on the hunt for rare error coins, especially ones from well-known series like the Lincoln penny. There are bidding wars, private sales, and collectors who will pay top dollar for a chance to add this elusive coin to their collection. So, how do you know if you have the lucky penny? Here's what to look for. Step 1. Check the date. Your penny must say 1990. Not 1991. Not 1989. 1990 is the year. Step 2. Look below the date on the front of the coin. Is there a letter there? A D for Denver? A P for Philadelphia? If there's no letter, nothing at all, you might be holding something special. Step 3. Check the coin's condition. The fewer the scratches, the sharper the edges, the brighter the color, the better. A coin grading service like PCGS or NGC can professionally grade your coin, and that grading directly affects its value. Step 4. Get it appraised by an expert. Don't sell it to just anyone. Take your time. Contact a professional numismatist, go through a certified coin dealer, or submit it to a trusted auction house. Now, let's paint a picture. You're sitting at home, watching this video, wondering if this could actually happen to someone like you. And then you remember that old tin box of coins your grandfather left behind. Or that roll of pennies you've been meaning to take to the bank. You start sifting through them, one by one. Suddenly, you see it. A 1990 penny with no mint mark. You didn't win the lottery. You didn't strike oil. But you looked carefully. You checked your change. You discovered treasure in plain sight, and that's the power of numismatic stuff. That's the magic of coin collecting. That's why we make these videos, to remind you that unbelievable stories don't just happen in movies. Sometimes, they're hiding in your pocket. In your drawer. In your coin jar. So what should you do right now? Go grab your change jar. Dig into that cup holder in your car. Pull out every 1990 penny you can find. Get a magnifying glass. Start inspecting them. You're not just looking for copper. You're looking for a miracle, and once you've gone through all your coins, come back here and let us know what you found in the comments below. Who knows, maybe your story will be our next video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories about hidden coin treasures that could change your life. Hit the notification bell so you never miss the next big discovery. Do you have a 1982 Lincoln penny sitting in your drawer? Maybe jingling in your pocket right now? What if I told you that tiny 1-cent coin could make you a millionaire overnight? Yes, you heard that right. One lucky 1982 Lincoln penny has shocked collectors and investors around the world, selling for an unbelievable $789,000. That's nearly $800,000 for just a single penny. So today, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this rare 1982 Lincoln cent, how to spot the jackpot version, why it's so valuable, and how you might already be holding one without even realizing it. Stay with me till the end, because if you're not checking your pocket change, you're literally throwing money away. Let's rewind to the year 1982. Ronald Reagan is president. The Cold War is still hot. Michael Jackson just released Thriller. And the US Mint is quietly making one of the most mysterious and valuable pennies in American history. 1982 was a major turning point for the Lincoln cent. Before this year, pennies were made almost entirely out of copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc. But copper prices were soaring. It was costing more to make a penny than the coin was worth. So the US Mint decided to change the composition. They switched from solid copper to a cheaper alternative, zinc coins with a thin copper coating. But here's where it gets wild. During the transition, both copper and zinc pennies were struck in the same year. That means in 1982, you have not one, not two, but 7 different variations of the Lincoln penny. Yes, 7. So what's the rare jackpot coin? Let's break it down. In 1982, the Mint made coins in both large date and small date styles. Combine that with the 2 different metal compositions, copper and zinc, and you get multiple varieties. 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, and a few more rare hybrids. But the holy grail is this *** 1982D small date copper Lincoln penny ***. Let me say that again, *** 1982D small date made of solid copper ***. That combination was never supposed to exist. The Denver Mint, that's the D Mint mark, was only supposed to produce the small date coins using the new zinc planchets. But somehow, maybe a Mint error, maybe a leftover blank, 1 or more copper planchets were used by mistake. Only a few are known to exist. And when one of them surfaced, it set the numismatic world on fire. Collectors couldn't believe it. The coin was authenticated, graded, confirmed, and sold for an incredible $789,000. Yes, a single penny sold for enough money to buy a mansion, several sports cars, or retire in luxury. Now the big question is, how can you find out if your 1982 penny is copper or zinc? There are a couple of easy methods you can try at home. ***1. The weight test ***. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. You'll need a digital scale with precision. If your 1982D small date weighs 3.11 grams, you might have a treasure too. The sound test ***. Drop the penny on a hard surface. Copper makes a higher pitched ringing sound. Zinc is duller, but remember, weight is the key. Let's talk money. Even the more common 1982 copper pennies in high grade can be worth $5 to $15 or more. Mint state examples, especially uncirculated coins, can sell for hundreds. But the rare copper 1982D small date, in top grade, can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars. And here's the wildest part, it wasn't found in a museum. It wasn't dug out of the ground by a treasure hunter. It came from circulation, a regular person. Like you. Like me, ***, someone just checking their spare change, ***. Collectors around the world are now scrambling to get their hands on 1982 pennies. Why? Because they're affordable, but full of mystery. They're the perfect blend of history, minting error, and scarcity. And as more people learn about them, prices are exploding. Some 1982 errors are even being snatched up by investors as long-term holdings. The rare varieties are no longer just for hobbyists. They're becoming true collector assets. That means every day, your chances of finding one in circulation get lower. People are hunting them down, hoarding them, sending them for grading. So if you want to strike gold, you have to act now. Let me ask you a serious question. How many pennies do you walk past every day? How many do you ignore? Toss aside? Leave at the bottom of a cup holder. That one forgotten cent could be your golden ticket, and the best part, you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to invest. You just need to check your coins, look at the date. Feel the weight. Learn the signs. And if you find something suspicious, don't spend it, because it could be worth more than you ever imagined. So the next time you get change from the grocery store, or clean out your junk drawer, or find a penny under the couch, take a closer look. It could be a 1982 Lincoln penny worth $$789,000. And you? You could be the next overnight millionaire. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something new, drop a comment if you have any rare coins, and subscribe for more real coin stories that can change your life. This is more than money. This is treasure hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there. Your lucky penny might just be next. Do you believe in luck? Do you believe in the kind of luck that can change your entire life with just a single coin? A coin so common, so ordinary, that millions walk past it every single day. And yet, hidden in plain sight, that same penny could be worth more than your house, your car, and your lifetime savings combined. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and powerful story of the 1981 Lincoln penny, the penny that shocked the numismatic world and turned one lucky person into a millionaire overnight. This is not just a coin. This is a once-in-a-lifetime miracle made of copper and history. Keep watching, because you might just have this lucky penny sitting in your jar right now. 1981. America was in a time of change. Ronald Reagan had just taken office. The economy was fighting inflation. And the U.S. Mint was preparing for a major transformation. Just 2 years later, in 1983, pennies would forever lose their pure copper core. But in 1981, the penny still had weight, value, and mystery. Most 1981 Lincoln pennies were struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them a weight of 3.11 grams. But not all of them were created equal. You see, somewhere between the Philadelphia and Denver mints, something happened. A rare mistake. A variation. A fluke of fate. One that would change the fate of a single coin forever. Let's talk about the lucky penny. This particular 1981 Lincoln cent was found in circulation, in a regular handful of change. Just like the kind you might have sitting on your kitchen counter right now. It wasn't wrapped in gold. It wasn't hidden in a vault. It wasn't sitting in a museum. It was in a cash register. But what made this penny worth $754,000? Collectors and experts quickly noticed something unusual about this specific 1981 Lincoln penny. The strike was flawless. The minting was crisp, with extra sharp detail around Lincoln's bust and the "In God We Trust" motto. But that wasn't the only clue. This penny had a double die obverse, a rare mint error where the coin design is accidentally stamped twice, slightly offset. That results in visible doubling on the date, the lettering, and Lincoln's profile. That 1981 appeared to shimmer, almost as if it was alive. But wait, there's more. When weighed, the coin came in at 3.14 grams, slightly more than usual. Further testing revealed an unusual copper alloy blend, leading some experts to believe this was an experimental planchet, never meant to leave the mint. A mistake? A test? Or was it planted? No one knows, but when this rare coin was certified by PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Service, it received an MS67 red rating. That alone could skyrocket a penny's value into the thousands, but the story didn't end there. In a high-stakes coin auction in Chicago, this single 1981 Lincoln penny became the center of a bidding war. Collectors from all over the world, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Canada, Germany, battled to own this one-of-a-kind mistake. And when the final hammer dropped, the winning bid, $754,000, the lucky finder? A high school janitor from Ohio, who picked it up off the cafeteria floor. That's right. What most people would ignore as pocket change, made one man a millionaire. Could you be holding a treasure in your hand right now and not even know it? Here's what to check for. Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." Maybe your future is already sitting in your pocket, maybe fate has already put wealth in your hands, and maybe, just maybe, a simple copper coin from 1981 could be your ticket to a brand new life. Check your coins. Check your jars. Look at every penny twice. Because fortune doesn't always shout, sometimes it jingles. 0.1 cent. One moment. One miracle, could you be the next millionaire? Don't throw away your shot. Don't ignore your luck. This is the coin video you don't want to skip. It's real. It's rare. It could be sitting in your house right now. We're talking about a simple-looking Lincoln penny from the year 1980, a small copper coin most people ignore, drop, or throw in a jar. But this one changed someone's life forever. Yes, you heard that right. A 1980 Lincoln cent sold for a jaw-dropping $768,000. And here's the truth, it was found in everyday circulation. Not in a bank vault. Not from a rich collector. It was picked out of a handful of pocket change. So the big question is, could you be the next person to hold $1 million penny in your hands? Let's dig into the incredible story of this life-changing coin and what you need to look for, because that next lucky find could be yours. We begin with something most people never think about. The 1980 Lincoln cent. On the surface, it looks like any other ordinary penny. It has the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse? The iconic Lincoln Memorial, strong, simple, historic. But here's the shocking part, not all 1980 pennies were made equal. During production at the U.S. Mint, rare errors, misstrikes, and unique planchets accidentally slipped into circulation. And those mistakes? They're now worth hundreds of thousands, some even in the millions. So what makes the 1980 penny so special? In 1980, most Lincoln cents were still being struck on a primarily copper alloy, 95% copper, 5% zinc. But the U.S. Mint was already planning to shift to a cheaper, zinc-based composition by 1982. The transition period meant experimentation. Some rare 1980 pennies were accidentally struck on transitional planchets, blank coin discs that weren't intended for regular cents. Imagine a coin meant for another denomination or composition being used to make a penny. That's what happened. Some were struck on dime planchets. Some had extreme off-centering, missing letters, or wild doubling. Some were made of 100% zinc by mistake before it became the standard in 1982. These rare error pennies are treasures in the coin world. The rarest of all, a 1980 Lincoln penny with a strong doubled die on the obverse. The doubling appears on the date, Liberty, and the words "In God We Trust." This wasn't just a factory flaw. It was an accidental masterpiece. One of these examples recently sold in a private auction for an astounding $768,000. Yes, $768,000. Coins are graded from poor to mint state, and then beyond. MS65, MS66, MS67, and up. Those numbers tell you how perfect the coin is. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Now imagine combining rarity, error, and near-perfect condition. That's the golden formula. The $768,000 Lincoln penny was not only a rare error variety but also graded almost flawless. Shiny, crisp, and struck with clarity, a piece of history frozen in time. Collectors and investors across the world are in fierce competition for coins like this. That's what drives the price into the stratosphere, and it means your everyday change could contain a fortune waiting to be discovered. Here's the best part, these rare pennies are still out there. They hide in the places you'd never expect. Old coffee tins filled with change, mason jars buried in basements, drawers stuffed with forgotten coins, yard sales, flea markets, coin rolls from your local bank. There are millions of 1980 pennies still in circulation. Most are worth 1 cent. But that rare one, that extraordinary one, it's still out there waiting to be found. People have pulled valuable coins from car wash machines, vending machines, school cafeterias, and even under couch cushions. So what are you waiting for? Here's your checklist when hunting for valuable 1980 Lincoln pennies. Number 1, check the date. Is it clearly 1980? Is there a mint mark below the date, like D for Denver, or no mark meaning Philadelphia? Some rare errors come from specific mints. Number 2, look closely at the letters on the front, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see thick, shadow-like doubling, you might have a doubled die. In number 3, weigh the coin. A regular copper penny from 1980 should weigh around 3.11 grams. If it weighs significantly less, like 2.5 grams, it might be a transitional error on a zinc planchet. That's rare. Number 4, examine the edges and color. Off-center strikes, unusual rims, or strange coloring can all be signs of a valuable error. If you think you found something strange, don't clean it. Never clean a coin. That lowers its value. Instead, take it to a certified coin dealer or send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. That one small step could lead to a giant payday. You don't have to be a coin expert. You just have to be curious and observant. One man in Ohio found a rare 1980 era penny in a jar of change on his dresser. He had no idea what it was. He thought it looked a little weird, so he brought it to a coin shop. That weird penny? A rare double die. He walked away with nearly $70,000. Not bad for something that was collecting dust. Another collector found a 1980 cent struck on a dime planchet. It sold for over $200,000 at auction. Stories like these keep growing. Why? Because coins don't lie. And rare ones, they never lose their magic. That penny in your pocket could be worth more than your car, your home, even your job. The 1980 Lincoln penny is more than just currency. It's a symbol of how something so small can hold massive value. If you know what to look for. So go check your coins. Search your drawers. Dig through that old jar in the garage, because the next 1980 penny that makes someone a millionaire might already be in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on tight, because what you're about to hear may just change your life forever. Imagine one single penny. A coin so small, so common, so overlooked, yet it could be the key to unlocking a fortune. That's right, 1 cent, turning into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today, we uncover the unbelievable, jaw-dropping story of the lucky 1977 Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned the numismatic world and made one lucky owner a millionaire overnight. This isn't fiction. This is real. And that lucky penny could be hiding in your pocket, your coin jar, or your childhood piggy bank right now. So stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and how to turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure worth up to $797,000. Let's get into it. The year was 1977. Jimmy Carter was president. Star Wars had just exploded into theaters. And deep inside the US Mint, billions of coins were being struck and sent across the country. Among those coins, the humble Lincoln cent. Now, to most people, the 1977 penny is just another copper coin. Nothing more than pocket change. But here's where the story turns. Because not all 1977 Lincoln pennies are created equal. Some of them, a very few, carry rare errors, unexpected variations, and mysterious details that collectors go absolutely wild for. And one of these 1977 Lincoln cents recently made headlines by selling for a staggering $797,000 at a private collector's auction. So how did this happen? What made this one penny so valuable? And could you be holding one just like it? Let's break it down. There are several reasons why a 1977 penny might be worth a fortune. Number 1, minting errors. In the high-speed world of coin production, mistakes happen. And when they do, it can mean serious money. Some 1977 pennies have been found with double die obverse errors. That means the image of Lincoln or the text on the front of the coin is doubled, creating a unique and rare misprint. Others show off-center strikes, where the image is misaligned or missing in parts. And then there are die cracks, cuts, and struck-through errors, all highly prized by collectors. If you spot one of these on your 1977 penny, don't spend it. Don't even breathe on it. You could be holding a jackpot coin. Number 2, condition. In the world of coins, condition is king. A 1977 Lincoln penny in poor condition may only be worth its face value. But one in mint state, especially graded MS65 or higher, can sell for thousands. The $797,000 penny? It was in near-perfect condition with a rare combination of error and shine, a true gem in the numismatic world. Number 3, rarity and demand. Not every rare coin is valuable. But when a coin is both rare and highly demanded by collectors? That's where the money comes in. And right now, the market is on fire for Lincoln pennies from the late 70s, especially 1977, a year with several oddities and low surviving high-grade examples. Let's talk about the monster itself. The penny that shocked the coin community of this single 1977 Lincoln cent was discovered by a small-town man who had been casually collecting coins since childhood. He wasn't a professional. He didn't use expensive equipment. He simply checked his pocket change every evening. One day, while going through a handful of old coins, he noticed something different. The penny looked off. Sharper. Brighter. And the lettering had a strange shadow. That coin turned out to be a double die obverse with full red luster, graded MS67, nearly flawless. He sent it off for grading and authentication. A few weeks later, the results came back and the offers came flying in. First $10,000, then $100,000, then $250,000, and finally, a collector offered him a life-changing $797,000 cash to add this rare piece to their private collection, from pocket change to nearly $800,000. Just imagine scene transition, what TO look for in your own coins. So what should you be looking for? Get ready to check your change carefully. Here's your 1977 Lincoln penny checklist. Look for double die outbursts, check the date, Liberty, and in God we trust for any signs of doubling. Check for off-center strikes. Is Lincoln's face partially cut off? That's a possible mint error. Look at the coin's condition. Is it shiny, uncirculated, with no scratches? High-grade coins are in demand. Weigh it. Some 1977 cents were mistakenly struck on bronze planchets that were slightly off-standard. They may weigh a bit more than 3.11 grams. Examine with a magnifier. Look for unusual bumps, cracks, or strange shapes on the coin, all of which may signal valuable errors. At scene transition, how to sell a valuable penny. Now let's say you find something that looks promising. What next? Step 1. Do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value instantly. Step 2. Get it graded. Send it to a reputable service like PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. Step 3. List or auction. You can sell your coin through eBay, heritage auctions, or directly to a collector. Some rare pennies have sold for 6 figures or more within 24 hours, and yes, you could go from broke to a coin millionaire overnight. So the next time you get a handful of change, don't just toss it aside. That 1977 Lincoln penny you're holding could be worth more than a Lamborghini. It could be your ticket to financial freedom. All it takes is one coin. One lucky moment. 1 second of curiosity. This isn't just about collecting. This is about treasure hunting in plain sight. So go check your coins. You never know, the next $797,000 Lincoln penny might be sitting in your pocket right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with every coin collector, history buff, and treasure hunter you know. And hit that bell icon so you never miss a chance to discover the next hidden gem in your loose change. Thanks for watching, and may your pennies bring you millions. Welcome back, coin hunters and treasure seekers. Today's video isn't just about a penny. It's about the possibility of overnight wealth. A story of a tiny copper coin from 1975 that transformed an ordinary collector into a millionaire in the blink of an eye. So grab your jar of change, hold on to your seat, because what I'm about to tell you will leave you rushing to check your own pockets somewhere out there, in a dusty drawer, in a forgotten piggy bank, maybe even in your car's cup holder. Could be a coin worth a fortune. A single 1975 Lincoln penny, minted like any other coin, circulated like countless others, recently sold for a staggering $783,000. That's right, $783,000 for a coin that was once worth just 1 cent. And this isn't a fairy tale. It's real. It's happening. And it could happen to you. At first glance, it looks ordinary. Abraham Lincoln, facing right, just like he has on every penny since 1909. The word liberty stamped boldly to the left. The year 1975 pressed cleanly into the copper. But look closer. Much closer. Because the difference between a regular penny and a life-changing one lies in the tiniest of details, this particular penny wasn't just rare, it was a die-error coin, created in a way that defies normal minting standards. Some examples were struck using a transitional planchet, meaning the coin was accidentally stamped using leftover metal blanks from another year or series. Others had double dies, off-centering, ghost images, or misalignments that made them freaks of the mint, and gold in the eyes of collectors. Now, let's talk about what makes this 1975 Lincoln penny worth nearly $800,000. It's not just rarity. It's demand. It's the fire in the eyes of collectors who know that these errors aren't just mistakes, they're history, frozen in metal. The particular 1975 penny that sold for $783,000 had multiple things going for it. Minted on a leftover silver planchet from a previous dime series. It had doubling on the date and the word liberty. And it was in immaculate condition, graded at nearly perfect by a top-tier certification agency. This wasn't just a penny, it was a unicorn. That coin was found in circulation at, yes, you heard that right, it didn't come from a fancy collection, it wasn't bought from an auction house, it was pulled from loose change. Found by someone who simply paid attention. Imagine this, you're buying a coffee, counting your change, and there it is. A 1975 penny. Could be worth 1 cent. Could be worth $783,000. That's the reality of coin collecting. That's why so many people across America and around the world are turning to their coins, their pockets, their piggy banks, with fresh eyes and new hope, because a simple penny, something most people ignore, can be the ticket to a life-changing fortune. Point 1. Date: make sure that 1975 is clear. But look for signs of doubling, especially on the numbers and letters. Point 2. Mint mark: check under the year. If there's a small D or S, that means it came from Denver or San Francisco. Certain mint marks can boost value, especially if they were misaligned or overpunched. Point 3. Errors: these are your jackpot features. Look for * double dies, where the design looks shadowed or blurry. * off-center strikes, where Lincoln's head is cut off or off the edge. * wrong planchet errors, where the coin is silver-colored or feels unusually heavy. * no mint mark, rare for certain years and can drive value through the roof. Point 4. Condition: even a rare penny in poor condition is still rare, but the better the state, the more money it brings. Coins that are shiny, sharp, and undamaged can get MS66 to MS70 grades, and that's when the serious money shows up. Step 1 ***, check your change. Every single penny. Yes, it takes time. But think of it like searching for buried treasure. ***, Step 2 ***, look for the year 1975. Flip it under a magnifying glass. Examine the edges, the face, the words. Look for doubling, off-centers, anything weird. ***, Step 3 ***, if it looks unusual, take a photo. Then send it to a coin grading service or a trusted coin appraiser. You could even list it on eBay, and sometimes collectors will tell you instantly if it's special. ***, Step 4 ***, protect it. Put it in a case. Don't clean it. Don't scratch it. Original condition is king. In basements. In junk drawers. In grandma's purse, coins that turn ordinary people into millionaires, and guess what? No one thinks it'll happen to them until it does. Do not underestimate your loose change. Don't throw away your pennies. Don't ignore that little copper coin with Lincoln's proud face, because within that tiny circle, there might be a piece of minting magic worth a fortune, and if you're lucky, if you're sharp, observant, and just a little patient, you might just become the next person to discover a $783,000 penny. ***, go check your coins. Right now. Dig out the 1975s. Check for those rare errors. Post what you find in the comments below. You never know, you might already be holding a millionaire's coin in your hand. ***, and if you want more powerful discoveries like this, rare coins, unbelievable finds, and secrets hiding in your spare change, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that bell icon, and join the journey. This is more than just collecting, this is treasure hunting, this is the modern gold rush, and your next penny could be the one. Thanks for watching. And until next time, ***, happy hunting. ***. What if I told you a regular looking 2011 D Lincoln penny, yes, just 1 cent, could actually be worth $768,000? That's right. A coin so small, so common, so easily overlooked, has made collectors and lucky finders overnight millionaires. You may be holding one right now and not even know it. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare modern pennies, specifically the 2011 D Lincoln Shield cent, a coin that might be hiding in your pocket, your piggy bank, or that old jar in your kitchen. And trust me, this one is no ordinary penny. It's a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot in disguise. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to cash in, just like the lucky few who struck copper gold. The year is 2011. The U.S. Mint in Denver is pressing out millions of Lincoln Shield cents, the newly designed back replacing the Lincoln Memorial after 2009. Most of them are plain, standard, machine-struck coins worth exactly 1 cent, but not all among the millions. A few coins left the mint with jaw-dropping, ultra-rare minting errors, flaws that make them worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to collectors. We're talking about die clashes, off-center strikes, double dies, and even transitional planchet errors. And when these mistakes happen on modern coins, like the 2011 D Lincoln cent, the value can skyrocket beyond belief. And now, you're probably asking, what makes the 2011 D penny so special? Here's the answer: certain 2011 D pennies have been discovered with major doubled die obverse errors. That means the image of Lincoln on the front was stamped twice, just slightly misaligned. The result? His face looks doubled, his eye looks shadowed, the lettering seems blurred, and the date appears ghosted. To the trained eye of a coin collector, that's not a defect, it's a treasure. On top of that, some 2011 D shield cents were struck on the wrong metal planchets. That means instead of being made of zinc with a copper coating, they were struck on leftover blanks from other coins, like copper nickel dimes or foreign coin stock. These transitional errors are incredibly rare and command insane auction prices. And then there are the off-center strikes, where the design is visibly misaligned, or the coin is missing parts of the image. Combine any of these with a low population, and you've got a coin worth hundreds of thousands, sometimes even pushing past $768,000 at top-tier auctions. That's not a guess, that's real auction money paid out to real people who found real 2011 D pennies with errors. In 2022, a man from Arizona was going through rolls of pennies from his bank, just a hobby, nothing serious. He spotted a strange-looking 2011 D penny. The lettering looked a little off. He posted a close-up online in a coin forum. Within hours, professional numismatists responded ***, you've got something biggie ***. He sent it for grading. It came back as a doubled die obverse with a major clash mark, one of only 2 known examples in mint state condition ***. That coin later sold for over $768,000 at auction ***. No exaggeration. One coin. 1 cent changed his life. So now you're wondering, ***, how do I know if I have the jackpot penny? ***, here's what you do first: find all your 2011 D pennies. The D means it was minted in Denver. You'll see a tiny D under the date on the front side. That's your first clue. And now get a magnifying glass, or better yet, a coin loop. Examine Lincoln's face carefully. Look at the eye area. Do you see a double shadow or a ghost image? The date, is it perfectly clean, or do some numbers look thick or doubled? The word liberty, any signs of shadowing or misalignment? Next, check the rim. Is the coin off-center or oddly shaped? Does it seem thicker or thinner than other pennies? Also, feel the weight. If it's significantly different than a regular cent, you might have a planchet error. If anything seems off, do not spend it. Instead, send it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. They'll evaluate it, authenticate it, and give it a grade. If it's rare enough, like those few 2011 DS, it can go to auction, where high-end collectors will pay massive amounts to own it. Now let's talk value. The coin market isn't just alive, it's exploding. More people than ever are collecting modern US coins. Demand is high. Rare pennies, especially those from recent decades, are becoming hot investments. Why? Because these coins are hiding in plain sight. The 2011 D penny, once thought to be ordinary, is now known as a secret golden ticket. Even lightly circulated error examples have fetched $5000 to $25000. High-grade specimens with sharp doubling or extreme off-centering have broken the $250,000 mark. And the elite few, those in mint state with major errors, are commanding figures like $500,000, $768,000, and even more. That's life-changing money. So next time you get change at the store, next time you open that dusty coin jar, or next time you find a penny on the sidewalk, look closely. Because that one little cent might be more than just pocket change. It could be your ticket to wealth. Your unexpected miracle. Your overnight millionaire moment. This is not a fantasy. This is real. And it has already happened for others. The next lucky one could be you. Check your coins. Share this video. And let us know in the comments if you think you found something special. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because more hidden treasure videos are coming your way.